the best. Like, is that weird? Shadow Daddy Shikamaru. Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back, or welcome to my Caffeinated Chaos. I'm Cassie, and today we are going to reorganize this lovely mess right here. I got new books for Christmas, so we'll talk about those as well. Of course, that means we have to redo the whole shelves because we got two of the best freaking series in the world, and they deserve a good spot on the shelf. We're gonna redo the whole thing, and I'm gonna take you guys along that little journey, and then we'll do like a little bookshelf tour at the end so you can like see all the books that I have on my shelf and see which ones I've read and haven't read. I have read most of them, but there's definitely still a good handful pile I'm hoping to read this year in 2026. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm hoping to get this all done in one day. However, I do have to work today, so we'll see if it gets all done in one day. I'm enlisting my husband to help take everything off, and we're going to put it all on the table. And also, I did get this new little baby for my shelf, so we're going to take Umbreon out and not leave her in the box so she can like sit on the books, but excited to get her out as well. So we're going to go ahead and get started because I also have to go to Costco. And I work in a few hours, so we'll see how much we can get done. The kids are at school, so there is that. We are back from Costco. We also went and got breakfast at this cute place called the Oak Table where we live, and it was good. Now that everything is on the table, we're gonna go ahead and on the shelf. And this is gonna be where we take time because especially now that I'm filming content in front of the bookshelf, I really want to make sure that like the right series are showcased the best. I also want my son's shelf to not be like too low so he doesn't feel like it's like on the bottom row, but it's also not like a center of attention either. But I love that he has a whole shelf of books, so we got to make sure that still has its little moment as well. We're gonna just go ahead and get started. I have about an hour-ish to get as much as we can done now, and we'll finish it tonight if we need to. So let's see, let's get going. Shadow Daddy Shikamaru. What are we thinking so far? I think I'm liking that because I usually stand where you see those, and these are all great choices. I just did that reread, so I just don't think I'm going to read that again anytime soon. And then ACOTAR, I'm going to wait until the next one comes out probably to reread. So we just put them down there. I also don't want them to be like a highlight of what's behind me because as much as I love them, I feel like there's way better books that like define me as a reader. It's weird that I'm not keeping it at all like the genres. Like I'm mixing genres and I'm more so going for like look, my vibe, or if I've read them or how high they are on my TBR. Like, is that weird? Okay, so that one looks good right there. And this one's growing. We're getting somewhere. I need more. Now we're gonna go ahead and do a quick bookshelf tour. I'm just gonna show you all them so you get like a good gist of what I have on my shelf. And if I haven't read them, I will let you know that. We're gonna start with the top down. I will let you know that the decor on the shelf is my husband's, so we're not gonna like go over what those are. But on the shelf, it is mine. Starting out, God Tier series, the House of Devil series, my cute little baby Groot that my son made me, and then the Never After series, the Legacy of God series. Shikamaru is my favorite from Naruto, number 1. I have to have him on my shelf, of course. The Serpent and the Wings of Night. I love that duology. Then I have not read these two, A Study in Drowning, A Theory of Dreaming. I bought this one. It was my first ever sprayed edge and I loved it. So I was like, I have to get the second one when I saw it with the sprayed edge. And then we have Alchemized. About to read that one very soon, hopefully in January. So excited. Okay, then we have the Mortal Instruments series. I thoroughly love that one. One Dark Window. I have not read Two Twisted Crowns. I need to do that. House of Salt and Sorrows. All the Stars and Teeth and All the Tides of Fate. I read this one and I liked it, so I got my hands on this one and have not read that. This year I do want to try to finish all of the series that I have like physical copies of or duologies or whatever. Like I want to try to read as many of my physical TBR as possible. I also read The Foxglove King and I did not read book 2 yet and I want to. I finally got my hands on Mistborn. I'm excited to start that here soon. Dark Succession by Katie Robert. I have not read that one. I have not read Scythe and Sparrow, but I love Leather and Lark and Butcher and Blackbird. Flawless Mile High and Binding 13 are all books from genres I don't typically read that I would like to read this year. I'm obsessed with Sophie Lark. Love all of these. I still need to get, I think, 3 more to complete this set. This is the Kingmaker series now, and I think this one is still like this. And then number 2, Naruto, my man, Kakashi, love him. And then we have the Black Witch Chronicles. I loved the series. I have yet to finish it, so I will be finishing that this year. If you know anything about me, you know, 4th grade, hello. God Tier series, Play to Prisoner series, love it. Crescent City is, I think, honestly, my favorite of Sarah J. Maas. We'll see what the next ACOTAR book does to me. The Cruel Prince trilogy, Heartless Hunter, which is Crimson Moth. I have not read To Kill a Shadow. Does It Hurt, Twisted Love, Walking Disaster, Red Queen, and Once You're Mine. I have not read Red Queen, so I plan to read those hopefully this year. This one, I never went on with that series. I stopped there. Someone convinced me to try the rest of that series because I've heard such good things about it. And then this is the House of Night world, and my little cute Umbreon, love her. This series I found when I was a preteen, obsessed, read probably these ones like 8 times and love it. I have yet to read all of these though, and I really want to read the spin-off series, so I need to get to that. And then we have the Detective Josie Quinn series. Love that so much. I just got 2 new books, so these top 2 I have not read yet. I'm planning to read those soon. I also have only read Behind Closed Doors and Dreadful. Oh, and Then She Was Gone on this shelf. So I need to read 5 Survive, Good Girl's Guide to Murder, Haunting of Blackwood House, The Housemaid, and then I also need to read Home is Where the Bodies Are, From Blood and Ash. I want to read that series, but I'm a little nervous. Then of course we have Throne of Glass and ACOTAR. This is going to be the 3 Dark Crown series, Harry Potter, what I have of the Hunger Games, Shadow and Bone, and Blue Bloods. I haven't read those. I want to get the rest of that series and read it. I DNF'd for now, Siege and Storm. Have not came back to it. And then yeah, read those. This is my little wand that I found in the woods, and I feel like it looked like wand, so we kept it. I have not read pretty much anything on this shelf except How to Be Yourself, the Cannabis Manifesto. So we have the Game of Thrones series, Lord of Rings, and this. I just like the House of Nice series, so when my friend was giving those away, I grabbed them. Not necessarily mine, so all those except this one I have not read. It was given to me, and I'm not sure if I'm going to read it or not. Same with that one. That's a Greek mythology book. Love them. And I bought this thinking this would be cool for my kids and then realized it's scary. So that's great. Then here is my son's shelf with his first little special editions. So cute. and some more of his stuff. And of course, your girl was a Twilight fan, so we have the entire series, The Secret Life of Bree Tanner and The Twilight Companion. I also super loved the Ugly series, so I have that as well, and I kept it. And I did read The Chemist by Stephanie Meyer, and I enjoyed that one. And The Host, to be honest. I just don't have The Host anymore. I really love this J.T. Ellison series. That's a crime theory series. And then Patricia Cornwell is a medical examiner, and I've read a lot of them. I think I've read all of the ones I have. I really need to get my hands on the Zodiac Academy. That is goals, honestly. So there's my bookshelf. That was me reorganizing it. Let me know what books you think I need to add to my bookshelf, because we need to add some more. And I want to add like shelves around my house, so I need more physical books. What do you think I should get? Let me know. If you're still here, thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe this video, and I love you, love you, love you, love you. I hope you had fun as much as I did, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.